Hey, hi, hello to the Ace Trainers podcast
In video.
in video and smell-o-vision format.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I didn't tell you, but I've rigged this with smell-o-vision,
Okay.
so this one can really smell me
Ooh.
because it's really close to me.
Super close.
Yeah. But hi,
Hey, how's it going?
not bad. You?
Yeah, pretty good. It's been like a month
It
since
has,
we've done
it's
one of
been
these.
so
It's
long.
been so
It's
cool. Our first one of the year.
It is
Our first one of the year.
Yeah.
Everybody else has had 2 or 3 by now, but it's
Yeah.
our first one of the year, which is crazy.
It is crazy. You know, not being here has been strange. It's weird. It was really weird to hear the podcast while I wasn't here.
Yeah, like a weird little time warp. Like,
I was like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know where I am. But it's good.
good to be back.
It is good to be back. It's
How
good
was
to be
Japan?
home and with you.
Thanks, buddy. How was Japan?
It was good. It was everything I wanted it to be
Yeah.
and more. It was everything that they, like, in your head you build it up to be anyway. And then when I got there, I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. Just
This is
seeing
what you
buildings
wanted,
and
yeah.
being like, haha, these buildings are cool. Look at that giant building next to that little weird building.
Yeah. You sent me a few pictures of like buildings, and I was like, "What is that?" Like, I just didn't know.
Yeah, you're like, where's that? I'm like, Digimon.
You were like, from Digimon. I was like, oh, I think.
Yeah, I get it. I think. Yeah, that was the only thing on that island that was really that interesting.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fair. Yeah. The rest of that island was dead. That and the lightning and the unicorn Gundam.
Mm.
That was it.
That was it.
That was the only thing that was really on that island that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it is what it is,
Nice.
you know. But yeah, we did everything really. Not to cut Japan short or anything, but you know.
I was going to say, yeah, this is very anticlimactic, considering this whole thing was like, oh, Aaron's going to Japan.
Well, it's just it's one of those things where it's hard to explain all of it in one go. Like I feel like I'd be sat here the whole time explaining
Sure, it
what
could
I
take
did.
a whole podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we went to. I've got a few like pinpointed things on
Yeah.
my notes. Like you know, we went to all of the temples. Well, not all of the temples, but some of the temples that were really cool. We went to Sensoji Temple.
Nice.
And we went to the one with all the torii gates that go all the way up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And we, like, all of the food was good.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, there was not one bit of food that I ate that I was like, oh, this is alright.
I was talking to Freya about it, and I was like, if I went to Japan, I think food would be the highest thing on my list.
It definitely was.
Nerdy shit would come down up there somewhere, but food would be like the one I want most.
Yeah, everything we ate was great. Like, we went to a ramen place when we first got there in the evening, because the flight we had was 14 hours, and we had to wear a mask the whole time. We get there, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we left at... What time did we leave? Oh, it was like 10 in the morning? Oh, no, it was like 8 when we left. So, obviously, the time difference is 9 hours ahead of the UK.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
obviously, we landed, we like, didn't get any sleep on the plane. It wasn't going to happen. It's fucked. We get there, and then we're like, okay, well, we can't check into the hotel until 1. So we walked around for a bit, and we went to Skytree, and we went to the Pokemon Center, the first Pokemon Center of the trip,
Nice.
out of the 7 that we went to. I think we went to all of them in, like, all of the main ones.
Yeah.
But we went to Skytree, and we did that, and then we went to the hotel, we dropped our bags off, and we were like, right, let's go find some ramen, because we were so desperate just to eat something that was good.
Yeah.
So when we ate some ramen from like this little restaurant, and oh my god, it was so good. There's something about it was like it was almost like the noodles were smoked. They had yuzu in it,
Oh, nice.
which
Yeah.
really made it very different. It
Yeah.
was so good that we went back on the last day
Just to
have it again. And
Nice.
there was nowhere else that we went to like twice. So many Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we went-
pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to Starbucks a lot.
Can I ask though, when you said you went to 7 Pokemon centers,
Yeah.
was it not like when you went to 1, you'd seen them all?
But, yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying
The start
you
was-
wasted your time. I'm just asking, like,
No.
were they, how different were each
they
one?
were,
Yeah.
some of them had slight differences in it. The main ones being, because there's the main DX one, which is near the cafe,
Okay.
and there's the the Skytree one was different because they had exclusive like Skytree stuff in there.
Okay.
And then the DX one had a few things. A lot of them were the same. They had mostly the same stock, but they all looked more or less different.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, they were. It was cool. I think by the end of it, we were like, okay, I think we've seen everything from a Pokemon Center that we possibly can see now. But we went to the Skytree one again, which I think both me and Kaylee said that was our favorite ones. I got engaged.
I was going to say, speaking of Kaylee, I think everybody that actually listened to that episode is probably wondering. Yeah,
I did it. She said yes.
Good job.
People were. Isaac asked me, "Oh, what was the high?" And I was there like, "Oh, yeah, the food was." He was like, "Not." Kaylee saying yes. I'm like, "Well, yeah, it was sort of guaranteed."
Yeah. But, that's a given. Yeah.
Yeah. I did it.
Oh, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Thanks, man. It's good to come home, and I started missing people a lot. I'm a very social creature.
Yeah.
So being away from everybody that I could talk to about, like, you can message someone, but I like seeing people. It was great for Kaylee. She was like, if I could move here.
Yeah.
Not see anyone ever again.
Not have to talk to people.
I'd be sick. But I was there like, fair enough. I sort of want to go home now and see my cats.
Oh.
Speaking of Pokemon centers, though, I've got you a bag of gifts.
Ooh.
Let's cover this.
This is the perfect day to have a video podcast.
It is, really.
I've got presents from Japan.
There's also presents for Freya in here, which I will show.
Okay, yeah, she'll appreciate it. She's not going to hear this until it comes out anyway.
So this is well, she'll get them later on.
Yeah, she will.
So the first one is something for for your side of the sofa. This is a little boy.
It's a little Rowlet.
You don't have a little Rowlet.
I don't. I was just thinking that because you brought a ton of Gengars. And I thought, oh, well, I don't have my wrapper on my side. Oh, I love him. I love the little keyring.
Yeah, he's very
the little badge sort of thing.
Yeah.
He's going to stay right there like that. Perfect.
Thanks,
buddy.
Number one.
Rowlet. I was just thinking, literally, before you got here, like, I need to get a Rowlet plushie at some point.
It's that one. I can't remember what the fuck that thing's are. This was a little thing that Kaylee got for you out of a gacha machine.
Ooh, a gacha.
It's a pencil holder Mimikyu. So it'll hold one.
I just noticed the little ears of Mimikyu in there, and I was like, "Excuse me."
It holds one pencil.
It holds a pencil.
Yeah.
Hello, best friend.
You can get it.
Okay, you carry on talking, and you freestyle for a minute while
I'll show them Freya's gifts.
Okay, sure.
We got Freya a travel cup which has Primarina on it.
She will love that.
This was a whole thing. They had like a little bag that had it on it, and a little
one of Freya's all-time favorite.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, we should get that for Freya. So
she's going to be so happy. She loves a travel mug. She loves.
We thought that she would. We got you some little mushroom chocolate things. Don't know how good
cute.
They are. But
I wonder if they are actually mushrooms.
I say Kaylee picked these up.
Okay.
They were. I got to give credit.
I can't get into this.
Oh, you can do it, buddy.
This gachapon. You're going to have to keep talking. It's going to take a while.
Oh, no.
You're really bad at talking, I know.
And then we got this for...
I love
mainly
that tin.
For Freya, but the tin is obviously...
It's a beautiful tin.
So it's a very pretty...
Very pretty tin.
Very nice tin. It's got some things in it. I don't know why it's in it. I assume some sort of cookie.
Nice. Oh my god. This is so cute.
But wait, there's more.
I feel like it's my birthday already.
You're doing it.
I feel.
Do you want to open this one instead? You want to open that one later?
Yeah, I'll open this one in a minute.
This is a little...
Oh! Hey there. Aqua bottle collection.
Yeah, so it's like a little, like...
This is cute.
I really hope you get the Whale Lord. That was the one that I
it's
wanted.
like it's a grab bag. You don't know what you get.
Yeah, so I have no clue what's in it. You can get a whole box of them.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, that would be cool.
Get
you that whole set.
No, you don't need
to But then again, we didn't know if you would get the whole set. We didn't know if you get copies. You really are struggling, man. There you go, you got it.
It's the low light in here, yeah.
The low light affects my hands, man.
You ready to find out who I got?
I'm well excited.
Looks like Corsola. I do love me a Corsola.
And it's got the other one in it, the fish,
Finion?
Sunny Go and Quickquiro, apparently is their name.
There he is. I see the little Finion.
Oh, you're going to put it together as well?
This is cute. I'm going to put it together and we'll have it on the set for next episode. Oh, that's so cute.
I saw that and I was like, I know that you love underwater things.
I do love an underwater thing.
And then we got you the Terrarium collection, 10-year anniversary.
This is so cute.
But this was more for like you and Freya as well, because we got you one. So I was like, you can wait until but they're really cute.
There's a Vulpix, a Squirtle, a Mew. Oh, I want the Mew. Yeah, Freya's gonna want the Bulbasaur for sure.
But they all look so nice. There was a Gengar. There was a haunted house one which has loads of all the ghosts in it.
Oh, cool.
But you put them all together and it makes a full house.
I think I might have seen that. Actually.
Yeah, and they were really cute. But I was there like, if I don't get the ones I want, I'll be mad. And then this is a bag of treats.
A bag of treats?
Yeah.
I like the bag already.
Kaylee, again, that was her.
Now there's some cool shit in here. Oh my god.
There are plenty of Kit Kats.
Little Kit Kats.
Yeah. There's one of every flavour that we got. That one is a sweet potato one.
Oh.
It's nicer than
I'm going to hide these from Freya until she gets home, because otherwise she'll eat them all without me and I'll be sad.
We have a few each, and we're basically splitting them in half. And
I think that's a really good idea.
There's a lot of fruity flavoured ones in there, which I didn't think would go really nicely, but they're like, the peach one's my favourite.
I'm not really showing the camera.
A handful of Kit Kats.
I'm not really showing the camera what we got here. We've got this little white one, and there's this one with Frankenstein on it.
That's the sweet potato one.
That's why it's so freaky, because it's got sweet potato in it. There's a pink one.
That's peach.
I was going to say a peach-coloured one. You got it right. Orange flavour Kit Kat?
I think that was orange.
I mean, it has an orange on it. And chocolate. So chocolate.
I think there was a biscuit with like a tea biscuit one in here as well.
Is it this one by any chance? It's like a yellowy one.
I don't know what that one is.
Okay, I'll have fun finding out.
Yeah, some of them are like flavours that you're not going to know. There's a matcha one in here, which is lit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's your bag of treats, man. That's,
I feel very spoiled. I'm a very big fan of this Rowlet. This big squishy Rowlet.
I'll tell you a secret, and you know, tell anyone you got the most stuff. Oh my god! But then again, Kaylee sort of was like, I gotta get Tom the most stuff, I think,
because I looked after the cats.
Yeah, well,
not
I think
your house, but
this was the one for. It was mainly that this was like a thank you both for looking after the children. So you guys did a great job.
Well, thank you, man.
And
really appreciate. This is awesome. I still want to get into this Mimikyu, and it's really not letting me. Mimikyu doesn't want to be found. Yeah, you keep this.
This is my bag.
Yeah, you carry on. You keep the bag. It's in my house now. It's fine. It's not going anywhere.
But yeah, I'm glad. I wanted you to open everything up on.
This is really fun.
There you go. And then
I got it.
Yeah, Kaylee got the wear one.
Ooh.
She really wanted. That's what she belovedly called it, which is the Pikachu.
I thought that's what you meant, but I was like, gotcha.
Bro, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know. Here we go. I got it.
Now you're going to take the plastic off. I'm just going to take another.
Just keep talking until I get open. All right. Oh, he's got his hands out. Yeah, he holds it like this across.
I think she gave that one to you.
He holds the pencil.
The thing is, right?
I love him.
We both knew that you were slightly mad at me because I got that umbrella.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, and I was there like, I'm keeping this up. I did originally look at it and go, I could get that for Tom, but then I looked at him and I was like, nah, that's mine. I'm keeping this umbrella forever.
But cute.
Your little bag of Christmas.
I got fun stuff.
Treats.
I'm very happy. It's like my birthday's come early. I'm really happy.
Yeah, you're 30 soon, man. You're old.
I know.
Then I'll be 30.
On Pokemon Day, no less.
Wow.
I know. It's almost like it was written in the stars.
Fuck?
It was. It was cool, yeah.
You're Pokemon Day. You're like Pokemon Jesus.
Pokemon Jesus. Oh, man, this is cool. Thank you.
Are you pleased?
I'm very pleased.
Good.
So what have you been up to lately in Pokemon? Have you done much Pokemon stuff lately, besides our topic of the episode today?
Not really, to be honest. Well, apart from buying loads of Pokemon stuff and looking at Pokemon stuff for the last, went to the Pokemon Cafe.
Nice.
Wasn't expecting to.
Yeah.
But we did. We were in the Pokemon DX Center and we were like across the way. We tried booking it online, but if you've been to it beforehand or if you've tried to book it beforehand, it's the biggest pain in the ass ever because the website doesn't translate well over here.
I see.
So we tried to book it and it was like, there's no spaces. Oh, okay. So when we went, because it's literally across the way, there was a board and there was like 3 times on it that was close to like being unavailable. And it was like, I think we were there at 12 and there was one for 2 and we were like, yeah, like we just book it.
Yeah.
Like this whole holiday was like, we're not caring about money or like, sounds stupid to say, but when you've got enough money when you've got enough money and fun, we're only doing it the once for, as it was a special holiday.
Sure.
So we were like, just do it.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah. So we went over there. The food was okay.
Okay.
It was a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. You're not going for the food. You're going to look at the food and go, that looks like a Pikachu. Wow. The food was mid.
It's all style.
Yeah. And Pikachu comes out and he's like...
he's just happy to be there.
Yeah, and he's there like doing a dance. And I did nearly cry when Pikachu came out. Because I was there like, look at him. He's wearing a little outfit and everything. And he's here for me. And he did a little dance and it was cool. But apart from that, you know, I didn't really get any downtime at all while we were away because we were doing so much every single day.
I guess, yeah.
So we didn't really get
a lot of time.
Yeah. Apart from this thing for the main course of the episode, as it were, we didn't really get much to do.
Today, I mean, as of recording, it's the 27th of January, which means the Greninja raid has finally started in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Have you seen about anything about this?
That it's hard and not fun to do.
I did it. It wasn't that hard.
Okay. I've seen some people be like, it's not fun.
A lot quicker than Cinderace. There were elements that definitely weren't fun, but overall, not that bad. Like, has double team, which makes it a pain in the ass.
Doesn't have toxic spikes
and double team were the two worst things it did. So it sets up toxic spikes and double team immediately as soon as it starts. So if you faint and come in, you're poisoned. And then it's also very hard to hit.
Yeah.
I brought Clodsire and
I saw a lot of people using Clodsire and Slowpoke.
Some Slowbros, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
I did okay. I used Mud Slap a lot and made it not be able to hit me as well. So even if I couldn't hit it, it couldn't hit me. And it was kind of like an equal playing field. Someone brought a Vaporeon in mine and used stored power and it just dominated.
Yeah.
Really good. It was good fun. I now have a Greninja and it's good.
I've seen a lot of people be talking about the DLC as well. The possible DLC.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what it is.
I was going to say,
I've not seen any leaks of it, but I've seen a lot of people be like, it's coming soon. The information is coming soon. I mean, are you going to be very bright? Do you want me to be like dead quiet about or do you want me to?
I feel like we should save it for another episode.
No, not the DLC, just when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
When the leaks come out, are you happy for me to talk about it?
Yeah, definitely. Right, yeah. We got to do that for now for the podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
I did see a really cool YouTube video, and I wanted to send it to you, but you were in Japan. And I thought, I'll leave it. I'll save it for the podcast. It's kind of made me excited about playing Legends Arceus again.
Is it the Taco Lord?
Yes, it is.
I started watching it already.
You have. It's good.
I started watching it before I went away.
Good. Yeah.
And I'm about halfway through.
It's very good.
Taco is very cool.
Yeah,
I like Taco a lot. Taco, come on the podcast.
Please come on the show. I've seen him on Twitter a little bit, but that was the first time I've seen the YouTube video.
This is his first YouTube video.
And it was good. It was very good. Like, it was quite chaotic in like a good way, but like
you could tell that it was his first YouTube
experience.
I know because he's uploaded videos from his streams before because he does streaming quite a lot.
Yeah.
There's a whole video, I don't know if you watched it, about how Red is Princess Peach.
No, I haven't.
Watch that video.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Okay.
And I watched the whole thing and I was there like, nice. This is cool. So, yeah.
But it was a good video.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I kind of appreciate Legends Arceus a bit more now. And like, maybe I should go give that another shot.
Yeah.
Maybe couple it up with Rowlet only run at some point and just see how it gets on.
You did want to do that.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have a go at that. There was also an event that made me laugh the other day. So Freya was on Twitter and she was like, is this you? And she showed me a tweet and it was a show called The Super Pod Saga starring Aaron and Tommy.
I saw that as well today.
And I was like, excuse me?
This is because this is the video game knowledge trend that's going around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started. They're just a little podcast like us, but they just posted this thing and got like millions of
responses to it. Yeah,
and it just made me giggle, and I was like, "Hey, that's us," but like not us. So maybe
really
they're our new best friends. Like, because I mean, you're Aaron, but it's Aaron. You know, like
don't give me this. My name is Aaron.
Like, have to be a little bit unique. And then I'm Tom, and then there's Tommy and Aaron. So it's
that's
like
fucking crazy.
It's like some weird little like. Yeah, parallel world combined.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're our best friends now. We'll find out.
Yeah. Come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast. Aaron and Tommy.
Yeah, everyone just come on the podcast. Everyone.
Everyone.
We had Birdkeeper Toby give us a little retweet.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then Hoops and Hip Hop liked it.
So we're getting out there.
Come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast.
Guys, come on the podcast.
Just give a little wink to camera.
Yeah, baby.
So We are picking up this episode. If you've already seen the title, it is "Can you beat Pokemon Yellow with either a Pikachu or a Clefairy only?" And we both kind of did this. In the last episode, I set as a little challenge, and it has been a while since then. It's been about a month, hasn't it? Because we haven't seen each other in about a month.
No,
because of Japan.
My fucking God, something fell down. Yes. Yeah. So we set it up last time, and like I said, I didn't have a lot of downtime while I was there. I started it before we went, and I started it on the plane. No, I started before we left.
Yeah.
And then on the plane there and back, I was like, right, I'm gonna fucking do this now.
And you did it.
So this is gonna be a
little rundown.
A little rundown of
So apparently we've both got two different styles. Yours is more like a story. Am I right in saying that?
Well,
mine's like strategic notes.
Yeah,
mine's
here you go.
like...
I'll show you mine. This is mine.
Okay, yeah.
So mine is more... It's going to be very ad-libbed. I'm not going to read this straight out from here. Okay. But it's going to be more like a, who I fought, when I fought them, what was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like just a diary. Or...
yeah.
Okay, so do you want to go first or shall I?
Or do you want to read out bit by bit? Do you want to sort of...
I kind of want to tell mine as a story on its own.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you want me to go first then?
Sure.
And then, okay, so I start with mine with Clefairy, obviously. So, you start the whole adventure, you get your Pokemon. Thing is, right, you can't obviously just go and start with Clefairy. So, as a caveat, I basically had to rush through the first bit of the game.
Sure.
To get to Clefairy.
Luckily not too far. Mount Moon.
No, Mount Moon wasn't too bad. So basically what I did is to get it to the fastest and easiest route, I basically caught a Nidoran, double kicked my way through Brock, and then went to Mount Moon and caught Clefairy. There's only a 5% chance in Mount Moon where you can catch, or a 1% chance in the main bit of Mount Moon. So I stocked up on balls and I got that all done, and then, and then I got him and all fine. I call him, my Clefairy is called Pikachu. Pikachu.
I like it.
Or Pinky, as I may refer to as. At level 11, it knew Pound, Growl, and that was it.
Pound and Growl.
It's
like a starter Pokemon.
Exactly. I was like, so level 11, we were probably going to be on the same sort of level at that point anyway, so I had to go back, obviously, and you probably might have been a bit higher, so you had to fight Brock with just a Pikachu.
We'll get to me.
Yeah, so... the first thing I did was teach it Water Gun, which I had. So
you found the TM in Mount Moon.
Yes. So I was like, that's going to come pretty useful. Did a bunch of leveling up because I was going to get fucked up a lot.
Yeah.
The first issue I had was fighting Team Rocket in
Mount Moon. Okay.
Because they were poisoning the shit out of me, and just wasn't extremely handy for me at all.
Yeah.
What I found, there's going to be a bunch of this, information in this that, I realized that this game has its issues.
Yeah. I think we said this last time. It's held together with duct tape and a dream.
Yeah, exactly. But I realized that more playing it this time with one Pokemon.
Okay.
Because I think it's so much, laser focused.
Yeah.
So I left the cave at level 21.
Oh, wow.
So I gained a lot through that thing. So I had to go back, and I think I had to restart the cave a few times, just trying to get out and sort out, health, balls, and whatever. Also, we didn't explain what the challenge was.
We did.
So it's only because you're not allowed to catch anything else.
Yeah.
The only things you're allowed to catch them, but they're only to be used through, traversing HM friends, or there was one occasion in mine where I was about to die. I think it was a strategic catch so I didn't lose or die.
Okay.
Which I think is fine.
Okay, as long as you didn't use it.
I didn't use the Pokemon.
Okay.
And whenever I caught them, if I wasn't if it wasn't a HM slave, it went into the box.
Yeah.
It's all fine.
Survival.
So I beat the shit out of my rival, Tom.
Okay, yeah.
I did the Nugget Bridge, and Pikachu was level 25 at the end of that. She was a unit. She was so beefy, and I was like,
it's just had a
she takes so much shit from fucking people. But I did realise that fighting types and ghosts were going to be my biggest problems in this run. So I realised I was going to have to learn some psychic moves quickly. And the lucky thing with Clefairy is that obviously versus Pikachu, it can learn a lot.
Yeah, it has
a lot of advantages. So after realising that, I was like, well, I'll find psychic moves.
Yeah.
Misty wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I basically double slapped her starfish a lot. Sounds like a weird sexual thing to say. And minimize was also really handy.
Sure.
Because I couldn't be hit by anything and just double slap the shit out of everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tom. So I went and got cut. After that, Tom was like, I've got 40 types of Pokemon. I don't think that's possible to catch 40 different types of Pokemon from Pallet Town to that gym. To that boat. I don't think it's physically possible to. So how the fuck he did that, I don't know.
This guy's coming off the
Yeah, I was there shut the fuck up.
Maybe the Snorlax wasn't there for him.
He was like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
Just walk through here,
yeah, so that was in my notes. So a bit of plot hole there. I robbed the back of an old man and got cut.
Nice.
And then was like, cool, let's go beat up an army general now. I forgot then I needed a Pokemon that I learned cut. What the fuck?
I just knocked over Primarina.
So I needed to catch something that could learn cut.
Yeah.
So I went into Diglett Cave and I caught my cutting Pokemon called Cut, which was, funnily enough, a Dugtrio.
A Dugtrio?
Yeah. First one when I walked in, I was
big
like,
boy.
Fair enough. But then I realised there was a few issues like, if Clefairy died, and I had... Because you had to have it in your team when you went into the gym. You couldn't get rid of it. You couldn't deposit anywhere because the tree grows back as soon as you go in a building. So I was like, okay, well, the issue is then, but if Clefairy dies and it goes to Dugtrio, I have to just let the Dugtrio fucking die, or else the challenge is void, technically.
Yeah,
so
you failed. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, Dugtrio is hard to kill. So I was there for a while, and especially against electric types, which wasn't really doing much damage. So I was like, okay, this is a bit of a soft locking issue, but I just have to persevere. And so I did reset a few times where it was there like, nah, Fairy's not doing it for me.
So you had to grind more?
So I leveled up a bit more. I fucking hate that puzzle so much.
What, the trash one? I got lucky with mine. I got it really fast.
I can't do it.
I got it on the first try. I don't know how. Yeah, there's no logic.
He's like, it's next to it. How the fuck am I meant to know which one it's next to? It's literally got 4 next to it.
It can sometimes be the one you've already checked as well. If you're going on a line, you could check one, and then you go to the next one, and then it could be back at the one you were at before, and it's just, there's no logic to it.
The puzzles in this game made me be like, God, I hate this so much. There's 2, and they always do my fucking nut in. Right. And it's this one and Sabrina's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I like Sabrina. I can do that one. I learned that a long time ago, and it's stuck. It's just in my head now.
So basically I went in, I beat up Raichu quite easily. I just did the same thing. Again, minimized to the size of an atom, and then double slapped it a lot.
Nice.
So I left with another badge, and, now it knows Metronome.
Oh.
Now the fun begins.
Okay, I want to know about this.
I'm so fucking happy. Metronome was the wild card. I was kept it in from here to the end of this game.
You did?
Yeah, because I was there like, I want it. Because there were opportunities that I could get rid of it for a stronger move. I was there like,
crazy.
I feel like, I feel like it's funnier if I keep Metronome in just for the
wild
bands.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to get interesting.
So, yeah, I was like, I put my notes in, now knowing Metronome, man, we were about to fuck everything else up. I caught 9 Pokemon to get the HM Flash.
Yep.
Because you had to. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I went a good back and forth and catch a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Rock Tunnel also does my fucking head in. I don't know why. It's just
one of my least favourite places ever.
Yeah. It's just like...
it sucks. It's not fun.
It's just like every 2 steps. Oh, it's a Zubat. I know that's the meme, but come on.
Yeah.
Also, like... I put on here, know what I hate this game sometimes. Like, I thought that you could always hit select and get on a bike. No. You have to go into the fucking menu, select it. And I was like, this is
And then
doing
it
my
says
fucking
you
head
got
in.
on the bicycle, and then it takes
Yeah,
ages. Yeah,
and
everything takes longer.
like you can't hit A next to a tree to cut it. You have to go into the Pokemon, hit cut, and then cut it. And I was like,
I got a feeling they fixed all of this in Gen 2.
literally what I wrote down at the end of this.
Yeah.
As like one of my debriefing things, I was like, a lot of these issues they have fixed immediately.
Yeah.
But there are so many things in this. I was like, oh, I'm having a nervous breakdown. I made quick work of the cave.
Yeah.
Sparky, the Pikachu from the start, used Flash.
Oh yeah.
So
of course you kept your Pikachu.
I kept Pikachu for Flash. Yeah. I basically kept everything so I could keep Clefairy clean.
Yeah.
It's literally a base for just good moves. Halfway through the cave.
Yeah.
Did my fucking head in. Metronome self-destructed me. That was cool.
Oh.
So I had to restart. I was like, cool, thank you. After barely making it out of the cave, that's where I sent you the message, being like, so literally I left the cave after doing it the second time on 3 HP.
Oof.
With no potions, and I had to take a photo of it and send it to Tom. Out of my 108 HP, it was paralyzed and had 3. It was Tom will work.
I'll put it in the video.
I'll put it there. I was like, right, okay. So that's when I stopped playing for a while. So I was like, right, okay. After rejoining my game, After rejoining my game, I decided that the next best thing would be hit up Celadon.
Yeah.
I bought Ice Beam. Well, I picked up Ice Beam from the child on the roof.
Mm-hmm. Good shout. Yeah.
I was like, right, ground types are going to be an issue as well because I've got nothing here that's going to, do a good job. So I was like, right, Ice Beam.
Here's a question. Did you get Tri-Attack?
I was going to put Tri-Attack in. I did put Tri-Attack on.
Yeah.
For a little while, but I was like, there's something else that I wanted to put in instead of it that I thought would be more useful.
Okay, cool.
This will be a problem later.
All right, okay.
So I went into Erica, and because now I knew Ice Beam, it was
easy.
It was piss easy. I was just fucking killed.
Went in, iced them up.
Yeah. I also made a joke of the fighting type dojo when I went in there.
Yes,
I picked up Psychic from the Psychic Man.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Psychic. So I was like,
now you're set.
I'm a fucking killing machine.
You're done now. All the ghosts are poison. And
exactly.
Are weak. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, right, that's fine. I'm just gonna fucking smash through everything.
Yeah.
At this point, Pikachu was level 4. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Pikachu when I mean Pinkachu. Pikachu was level 43 by the time that I went to get the Silph Scope.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So she was pretty
high level.
Fucking ready. A new Metronome for the wild card. Ice Beam to deal with the pesky dragons and ground types later on.
Nice.
And Sing. Because I thought it would be useful to start stun stuff if it was being an issue, which I wish I did keep later on instead of Toxic, which I taught it later on thinking, that'll still stun it, but also kill it.
Yeah.
I wish I kept Sing because it caused issues for me later on. After the shitstorm that's the Silph building, I fucking hate teleport pads so much. It took so fucking long. It was a nightmare. I hate teleport pads, so especially in that building, because I have no clue where I'm going.
Oh.
Again, there's no logic to it. I was just beaming around. just hoping for the best. Hoping that my next leap would be the leap home. And then Clefairy was about level 50. I beat up Giovanni.
Easy.
Again, easy, because it's ground type, so Ice Beam just dealt with that problem for me. Yeah. And then, easy doing Lavender Town Tower. I moved on to Koga. Again, Ice Beam and Psychic really did a number on him.
Sure, yeah.
Having a Venomoth and, everything else that he's got, it was just not really an issue for what I had set up for the Clefairy. I flew back to Pallet Town. Surfed the Cinnabar that way.
Okay, yeah.
So I just went south. I was like, I can't be asked with the Seafoam Islands.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't think I went in there either.
No. Well, basically, what was nice about this is that you could just go. There was no piss-assing around with, I need to go and get this, or I need to go and do that. It was, I'm just going to fucking go on a whim and a prayer. I went to Cinnabar. I went into the mansion and got the key. I had so many encounters in here, I thought I was going to launch my DS across the room.
Yeah, that mansion sucks.
It was just so often, and the Pokemon in there were all annoying to deal with. And I had a lot of Can't Escape.
Oh.
And I was like, why? Just let me.
Were you like a higher level than them as well? Or?
Oh, yeah. But it was just there, like,
you can't.
I don't want to fight them. I can't be bothered. Let me leave. And it was like, Can't Escape. Poison. Or like, it was a Voltorb and it would use self-destruct.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they're like level 50 in there. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different place that they were so high level. It doesn't matter. I got the key and I used Dig to
just get out of there.
Fucking Dugtrio and Dig really helped me in a lot of scenarios in this because it just got me out of places I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Then I had to fight Blaine, which I was very apprehensive about because I had literally no water moves anymore.
Sure.
So I was like, I can do it. It will be fine, but it will just be a bit.
Yeah, you just have to hit him hard and fast. Yeah.
Flamethrowers galore. Nearly wiped Pikachu out a lot.
Wow.
I used Metronome a lot in there, just hoping it would hit a water move or something that would be useful.
It does a splash, and you're like, damn it.
It wasn't wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
I got conversion though.
Oh,
which really did help. Yeah, so it changed me to a fire type, and then I was like, heal. I'm fine now.
You're good.
But I'm not.
What can
worried.
I do?
Yeah. So you psychic a lot, and then I hit his last Pokemon with a Toxic and just sort of waited to storm out, and I was like, okay, right. That's done now. Fuse Giovanni, fucked him up in 5 seconds, I think, because again, not Ice Beam, just
hit him hard, take him down. Yeah,
I beat you up again.
Yeah,
you had to come in, to be honest. You're being a bit of a dick,
been a bit of an asshole. This whole
like,
run.
Yeah, fuck you, can't be asked.
Get out.
Right, and then we went into the league. This is where all my problems really fucking started for me.
Okay, go on.
Because didn't go well. There were so many issues I had.
Okay.
And it was my own fault, because I didn't think about these fucking things before I went in.
Yeah.
Lorelei was first, and ice moves are tricky as well, because ice types are tricky, because they're defensive. Like, you got Cloyster, who is a tank, Lapras, which is tanky, and I had nothing which was going to be able to punch through these things and it'd be strong. All I could really use was Psychic, and just special my way through these things and hope that it would be fine.
Yeah.
Slowbro had me really fucked up because it's Psychic.
Yeah,
right? And I was like, this is going to be a bit of a pain, so I Toxic'd it, and I was there like, okay, and then I used an Ice Beam and it froze.
Ooh.
I was like, okay.
I'm okay now.
Psychic. This was my problem after using Psychic so many times. Because I was there I'll explain them. It's fine, because I got more info. Jinx hit me with a lovely kiss and then thrashed me about 7,000 million times.
Oh. As in the move thrash.
Yeah. So then I woke up and so lovely kiss put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Which I thought it confused you.
That sweet kiss.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know. So when I woke up, I immediately Toxic'd it again. And I was like, okay, it's fine. That's when I realised the big issue that I had here. I have no ethers. I had no elixirs.
No.
You can't buy anything. You can't buy them in the game. You don't get PP back.
You went in so unprepared.
I didn't think. I was like, when you level up, you get PP back. Because I'm sure it does that in the games now. Does it not?
No.
I'm making this shit up. Thing. No, so I was like, you level up, you get PP back.
Anybody else ever thought that? If anyone listening has actually
it's like a weird Mandela effect. I'm sure it happened.
I've never heard anyone say that before, though.
Well, either way, I think I was just probably there like, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I got this. I'll be alright. So, I was like, right, okay. I'm gonna die doing this. So a third lovely kiss put me asleep again.
Yeah.
But it then immediately died because it was poisoned. It put me into Lapras while I was asleep, got me with a Blizzard, and then a Hydro Pump. I was pretty much fucked from that point on.
Sure.
I was killed, and I was like, right, I'm gonna go find at least an elixir.
Yeah.
Okay, all I need is one, because I'm the kind of guy that saves between them anyway.
Yeah.
So if I was to die, I'd be like, right, okay, well, I can go from that point on again anyway. So it's not cheating. It's just...
Yeah.
You're going from the same point. It's just strategic. yeah, so I had to go and get one elixir. I went back and I struggled against Lorelei. Again, my moves being in it, the main issue here just really fucked me up.
Yeah.
Bruno was,
a fighting type against a normal type.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the one I was like, right, this could be really shit or fine. And it was like the easiest fight of all of them.
Oh, really?
It has like 2 Onyxes.
Yeah, true.
And the rest are like, so as long as I got Psychic out first,
yeah,
I was fine.
Sure.
This was another issue that I found in this game is that the stats in it are also fucked. Sometimes I would hit first.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would hit first, even though I was fast and I've hit first before. Like, sometimes their move would do more damage for no reason. And I'm like, I got hit last time and I survived, and this time I died. So, what?
Just unpredictable.
Yeah, it was just sort of, sometimes it felt really random in the battles. And I was like, right, okay, well, I'll have to be lucky sometimes, I guess. Agatha was annoying because she switches out a lot, I found. I don't know if you found that in your one, that she switched out.
Don't know if I gave her time. Yeah, we'll go
on. She had a lot of poison types as well as psychic, so that was pretty, as well as ghost, sorry, so that was pretty, psychic was very useful, yeah. Metronome also threw out a Psy Wave, so it means I didn't waste a PP on that, I guess. Lance, after Gyarados, was easy.
Yeah, you just ice beamed
everything and they died in one hit. Aerodactyl stood no chance.
Oh, really?
And then I forgot, I was like, oh yeah, I've done it. I've got to fight you again.
It was like being a kid again.
Yeah, so low PP and you being a pain in the ass. I was like, I'm fucked. But I also think it's the biggest dick move in the world, right? That you stroll in after beating the Elite Four, after beating the champion, and he's like, I've got a fully healed team.
Yeah.
And they're all different types.
Yeah.
And I fought you before you came in here as well, and that's funny, isn't it? Like, and I didn't have any of these Pokemon.
So how did you get on?
It was a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Right, so we lead with Sandslash, which isn't an issue, but I elixired before I went in, so I was fully stacked out.
Yeah.
And I changed Toxic out for Cut.
Cut?
Well, it's a normal type move, isn't it?
Sure.
So it just gave me something that was hard hitting.
Yeah.
And also just, I thought Toxic wasn't always going to be helpful.
Okay.
So I went with Cut instead, thinking, well, I'll do that. So, I didn't have any potions either.
Oh.
So I was like, I can't really stall these fights out anymore, so I've got to go in heavy and aggressive.
Yeah.
So Sandslash, fine. Not an issue.
Okay.
Alakazam's a piece of shit.
Okay.
It recovers, its moves are strong.
Yeah.
It just feels like a slog to get through.
Okay.
You didn't have that issue. I can see on your face.
I know that Alakazam's stats in Gen 1, its special is really high, which means it has high special defense, but its physical defense is so low you could hit it with like a normal attack and it would just go down.
Well, the thing is, I realised that after I was there. When I hit it with one card, I was like, okay. And the thing is, I was so scared to use Metronome at this point, so I was like, if this hits me with a self-destruct, I'll be pissed off.
Yeah.
So I was there like, okay, well, I can use it, but sparingly.
Sure.
And if it's something big, fine. It could be something useful.
Yeah.
So after, and Kinesis is a pain in the ass as well, knocking my accuracy down.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I had to aggressively, and kill it. Executor is also tricky because
another psychic.
Well, psychic and it has Leech Seed.
Sure.
So and I was there like, that's
be
annoying.
Careful.
Yeah. So I was like, right, I've got to, and Ice Beam deals with it, but again, I had to hit it and hope that it hit first.
Yeah.
Magneton is beefy, but it's not too bad.
No.
Cloyster gave me some issue because again, it's fucking tanky.
Yeah.
And has strong ice moves and Clamp.
Yeah, which in this game sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened in these games beforehand where if Wrap and Clamp or something like that gets you can't attack in between?
Only in Gen 1.
Yeah, that fucked me off.
Stupid.
Because I was like, what am I meant to fucking do?
They were OP, because,
I was like, well, I can't do anything,
No.
and I'm just getting hit and taking damage, and that's it.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, Clamp was a bit annoying. Flareon, if I can get past Cloyster, Flareon's
you got
fun.
Flareon.
Yeah. I forgot that they were different for everybody. Who did you get in yours?
So I got Jolteon. It all depends on whether you win or lose against your rival at certain points. You must have lost at least once. Because if you beat him twice, he goes for Jolteon because he wants your Pikachu's power, so he picks Electric. If you lose both times, he picks Vaporeon because he's like, oh, I could easily beat Pikachu because it's...
I can't remember losing.
So he goes for something lower. So did you lose against him in the initial fight, maybe? When you first get your starter?
Maybe. I can't remember.
Don't know.
No,
it's only in the first 2 fights.
I think. Okay. Well, I rushed through the first bit to get to the Clefairy, so I was that loud. I can't remember losing.
Oh, okay. Did you fight him at the Elite Four gate at the beginning of the game?
No.
And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe because you didn't fight him a second time, he picked Flareon.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I fought him then, because I think I went there, got it, and just fucked off.
Yeah.
So
Flareon was okay?
Flareon was fine. When it was all done, so I finished it.
You beat him?
Yeah, like I said, once I knew what I was doing, it became a system. Then you were like, right, I have to do this.
You get a strategy.
I have to do this. So I beat the league at level 79.
Oh, nice.
The only challenge left was to beat Mewtwo.
Sure.
And the story in that is its own fucking thing.
Okay.
However, I was on my flight home at this point.
Right.
My DS light started flashing just after I beat the league. I was like, I won't be able to do it. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try and do it.
Go for it.
So I went straight through the credits, like smashing the fucking button as it was going. So I get through the cave, which it was just blunt fucking force.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
right,
kind of
just
what I
fucking
did. Just go for it. Yeah.
It's just like, get through it. Like I said, the Pokemon in the cave wasn't really that bad. So I get to Mewtwo. It wasn't that bad at all.
No.
It wasn't too much of a pain in the ass just to be like, I don't know, just hit it until
hard.
it died. Yeah. As the text comes up across the bottom of the screen, Mewtwo faint, and then the DS died. But I was like,
that's a win.
I beat it.
You did it.
I'm not doing this again.
So you beat it.
I beat it, and it is doable. Well, I feel like Clefairy was very useful because it could learn a lot.
So you can beat Pokemon Yellow with a Clefairy.
You can beat it with the Clefairy. Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
I did have a good time doing it. It was fun to sit there and play it differently than what I normally do. Because I've done like Nuzlocke before.
Yeah.
And I've had fun doing them, but I hadn't ever done like a solo run of their Pokemon.
Sure.
Beforehand, and it was good fun.
Yeah.
I've got a newfound love for Clefairy now.
Have you?
Pikachu, yeah.
Cute.
So I'm now like, it would have been nice to evolve it.
Yeah. I mean, you could now.
But then I also realised I don't have to go through the struggle of pushing B every time it was about to evolve. So I remembered it needs a Moonstone.
It was a good thing we picked 2 Stone evolutions, because otherwise, that would have been annoying.
Yeah, but no, I was good. I had an idea as well. I don't want to. I don't know if you want me to tell you my time now.
What?
My Hall of Fame time.
Oh, I didn't actually write mine down, but yeah, go on.
Because that's fine then. Because I can tell you roundabout.
We'll post it on Twitter, but
yeah. Because I was like, we can see who beat it faster.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'll tell you. You'll see on Twitter then.
I'm looking forward to finding out.
But yeah, and then I'll explain my debrief after. But
okay, yeah.
How was your?
All right, so
you're like beat it in 10 minutes.
So I got a confession to make. I didn't actually play the game with a Pikachu.
What the fuck, man?
I played with Mimikyu. I started with a Mimikyu, and so I picked up a Pikachu, but it looked a bit different. It looked a bit weird. I think I got like a hacked copy or like a cursed copy or something, because this Pikachu was definitely a Mimikyu. It was called Mimikyu, and I picked it up. So I called myself Tom, and I picked the rival was Aaron, and nice, I went. Nice.
I'm glad we ever had the same thought process of calling the rival.
Yeah, I thought I have to beat you. So I went and got my Mimikyu buddy, and we went out on our little journey together. At level 8, I completely destroyed you at the Elite Four gate. I was like, this is going to be fine.
I didn't even think about that.
But that was thanks to Thunderwave.
Yeah,
I had Thunderwave at that point, and I think that might be possibly like an end game. At this point, I was like, this could be like on the moveset forever.
Yeah. It's useful because it makes you faster than things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it just means that you get that hit.
It was good, yeah.
Much,
just
definitely.
And it maybe stops people, so it's kind of helpful. At level 11, I was in Viridian Forest and I learned Quick Attack, and again I was like, this is maybe a move I want to keep forever because it's priority. It doesn't matter if you're lower level because you're faster now. And then at level 12, I got to the gym and decided I was going to try at level 12 to take it on.
Did it go well?
Mimikyu went down to Sandshrew, who was the gym trainer's Pokemon. And
I was like, I'll be back, don't worry.
Oh dear. Okay, so I kind of underestimated how strong it was, how much I was going to struggle with my electric type Mimikyu.
Yeah.
So we went to the Pokemon and we bought 6 potions, and I leveled it up until it learned Double Team, which is level 15.
Yeah, it makes.
So I grinded out in Viridian Forest for a few levels. Then I got to the point where I was like knocking everything out with one Thundershock in Viridian Forest. I just got to the point where I was like Thundershock, Thundershock, Thundershock. And then what I did, so here's my strategy. Okay, I thought about this because I was like, okay, how am I going to deal with this? I'm going into this first gym and it's going to be hard. This is like the biggest hurdle at the beginning.
Okay.
So what I did was I went to Viridian Forest and I used Thundershock until I ran out of PP for Thundershock. But because I was knocking everything out with one hit, I wasn't taking any damage.
Yeah.
So I went in full HP, no Thundershocks, because they weren't going to be used anyway.
Yeah.
So, basically I knew that alone I wouldn't have enough PP to take down both Geodude and Onyx with only Quick Attack.
Yeah.
I was I don't want to. So I went in, basically I had like 30 less turns to use up to get to struggle if I had to use it. So because otherwise 30 Thundershocks, they're doing nothing. So I went into the battle and I started it up and I did Double Team 6 times against Geodude immediately. I set up maximum evasion.
So nothing touched you the whole game, basically.
Yeah. And then I took it down really easy with Quick Attack. Onyx was a bit of trouble. I used up all my Quick Attacks before Onyx got to about a third of its health. Basically, every time it went for Bide at this point, I would burn a couple of Thunder Waves just because I was like, okay, it's trying to attack me. I'm just going to use up my Thunder Waves. Or I was doing leftover double teams to use up those PPs, or I was using potions to bring its health back up. So it was really good actually. Like if I didn't have that evasion boost, I think it would have been game over.
I think I did a similar thing at some point. I can't remember who it was against, but I fully ran out of PP. I was like, I'm gonna struggle and just kill this because it was easier.
Yeah, it came in clutch actually. I took Onyx out with 3 struggles after that, and it was good. That was a big challenge, but it was good. Got through that one with Thundershock, Double Team, Quick Attack, and Thunder Wave. And Double Team is staying until the end. At this point, I was like, this is too good not to use. I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
So we went to Mount Moon, and inside Mimikyu found a pair of boxing gloves. It was just like, what the fuck is this? And just found them on the ground. Man. It was like, I'm going to wear these. So we went around with some, we learned Mega Punch and became a professional boxer for a little while. Just like punching everything.
Getting rid of shit.
Yeah. We made it to Cerulean and we picked up the Bulbasaur. In there to use for HMs. So I was like, if I'm going to have a HM friend, it's going to be like a good one, like a Bulbasaur. Yeah. So never used it. Obviously, never used it. It stayed. In fact, all of my HM friends never even saw battle. They never got that far.
None of mine. As I went into gyms later on, I put them just straight into especially the league. I put them just all into the PC. Didn't need them.
So immediately, as soon as I got to Cerulean, I was like, I'm going for this gym. I'm going to go do it.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that was a pretty...
It went down very fast. I think Starmie went down in 2 hits, but Staryu went down in 1 hit. It was easy. Finished it, level 24, Thundershock, Double Team, Mega Punch, Thunder Wave. I got rid of Quick Attack. I was like, Mega Punch is good. We're fast. I don't think I need it. That's the good thing.
Handy.
Pikachu compared to Clefairy has a lot more speed.
Yeah, you were always hitting first, more or less.
If I was high enough level, I was faster. Yeah. So the Rival Fight before Nugget Bridge against Aaron was easy. And the 5th trainer Mimikyu learned Thunderbolt on Nugget Bridge. So immediately I got Thunderbolt really early. I then picked up the Charmander at the top of Nugget Bridge as my other HM friend. I just thought about trying to get Charizard out of it, and I was like, no, I can't be asked. Gave up. I got the
you just swapped him in.
I could have done something. I could have done some shenanigans and leveled it up. Yeah. I got the TM for Double Team before Bill's house.
Okay.
I taught that to it. By this point, I was like, oh, wait, no, I already had Double Team, but I picked it up again, and I was like, okay, I've got a spare.
Yeah,
so if I want to change it, I can then change it back. But I was already surprised because I had like 3/4 of my planned end game moves at this point. I had Thunderbolt, I had Double Team, and I had Mega Punch.
Oh, yeah. It makes sense.
I felt pretty good.
They ain't broke.
Yeah. So we did good. So we went to the SSN and I picked up Body Slam, and that completed the moveset for Mimikyu.
Oh, was that your...
That was
Nice.
my missing one. So Mimikyu hung up its boxing gloves and became a pro wrestler instead.
Nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He looks like much more of a wrestler, to be honest.
Does. Good little wrestler boy. So we went around and took down every trainer before Surge to make sure it was like a high enough level, because it was an electric type against an electric type. It was the classic anime story of Pikachu versus Raichu, except that mine was a Mimikyu, but still.
And probably a lot more hencher than Ash's Pikachu.
So my Mimikyu went in at level 37 against Surge.
Okay.
And destroyed it.
Yeah.
One Body Slam. That was it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I forgot he only has... does he only have a Raichu in there?
Yes, that's it.
I found that gym incredibly easy.
I definitely made a mistake here in my notes because I forgot the fourth move. Okay, so my 4 moves at this point were Thunderbolt, Double Team, Body Slam, Seismic Toss.
Seismic Toss is really good.
Seismic Toss is great.
Psychic Toss.
It does damage equivalent to your level, so really helpful. The more the higher level you get, the more damage you're doing. So in theory, if you just keep growing with it, you're only going to get stronger with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is going to come in handy all through the game. I was worried about rock types because I was thinking I got ruled so much against Brock and his Onyx, and I thought there's going to be more Onyx down the line, so I need something to deal with it. Yeah. That isn't just hitting Body Slam and hoping for the best. I was like, Seismic Toss is good as long as I'm high enough level. So I did it. Then I got my Squirtle buddy. He was my other HM friend, so I had the 3 starters.
The full gang.
I had the whole gang was there. Yeah, we were doing good.
Who was going to be your fly?
We'll get to that. We'll get there. That's the thing that comes up later. Okay, so I didn't have 10 Pokemon, so I didn't have Flash, so I bumbled around in the dark instead. I didn't do what you did. I just bumbled around. I did use a guide, though.
I was going to use a guide, but I was like, I don't think Tom would be happy if I used a guide, so I will go and get Flash.
I was like,
so I did that for you.
I was like, I don't care. this map sucks so hard. I just want to get through this.
Yeah.
There was a trainer in there, thanks to this guide, that warned me there was an explosion Graveler. Yeah. And I was like, cool, use Double Team against that one, so if it explodes, at least it won't hit me.
Yeah.
And then I made it to Lavender Town. Okay, so here's where things get a bit weird.
Okay.
Lavender Town, I decided I was going to try some shenanigans that I've seen online before but never tried.
Shenanigans.
I was going to try some shenanigans.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so the first thing I did actually was I went to Celadon and I spent money on vitamins. So
you boosted the shit.
Try and just boost some stats because I was like, I'm a baby and I'm going to stay a baby and I'm the only one here, so we might as well boost some stats. And I also bought a Pokédoll and a fresh water.
Okay, yeah.
So I unlocked the gates by giving the water to the guard. I went to Lavender Town, and here's where the shenanigans are.
Okay.
I didn't get the Silph Scope, so I bumbled around up through the whole of Lavender Tower with nothing. And then I went up against the Marowak, and instead of identifying it as a Marowak, it stays... Oh, no, it does identify it automatically as a Marowak.
Does it?
Yeah, but you can't attack it, I'm pretty sure. Okay. You can't attack it because it's a ghost. You have to use the Silph Scope.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I might have forgotten. I don't think it does identify. I think it just shows up though as a boss. So I threw the Pokédoll at it, and that bypasses the entire process, and basically gets rid of the Marowak boss immediately, without you having to do all of the Silph Scope stuff.
So you did some proper, that
was some shenanigans.
Yeah, that's fair. I was doing the same thing, I guess.
So yeah, I went up against the Marowak without even having to fight it.
Nice.
Or get the Silph Scope. And then went up and saved Mr. Fuji. Easier than in the first game, in the original game, sorry, because you just have to fight Team Rocket once, instead of having to fight 5 grunts.
5 grunts, yeah, I thought that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I did go to the dojo after this and got Hitmonlee. Didn't use it, went straight in the box. But I was like, better tell you which one I picked. And then I went to Celadon, and then I did the rocket base. Because I sequence broke, it was really easy at that point because I'd already done a few other things. So I just charged through as fast as I could. I went to Celadon. Oh yeah, no, this was funny actually, because in the Celadon bit with the base, the rocket base, before you fight Giovanni, you fight Jesse and James.
Yes, yeah.
Because I'd already fought them in the Lavender Tower, they had Arbok and Weezing. I went back to Celadon and fought them again, and they had Ekans and Koffing, so they devolved. It was really funny. Yeah, that was fun. I've always seen that, and I thought about doing it, and I was like, I'm going to try it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now.
Okay, right, so I went to Celadon Gym, and against the gym trainers, I got poisoned, and I was like, this is annoying. But I remembered in Gen 1, if you don't take poison damage, if you knock out the Pokemon on the turn that you attack. So as long as you're knocking out Pokemon with one hit, you're not going to take poison damage in battle. So I just had to keep knocking everything out as fast as possible, and I'd set myself a little challenge.
Through it,
yeah, so it was actually quite easy. But some of them, like Tangler and Vileplume, I think resisted the one-hit KO strategy a little bit.
Yeah,
they were a bit more tanky.
Yeah.
By the end of that, though, I was level 52, Mimikyu. Thunderbolt, Double Team, Body Slam, Seismic Toss. I did all the Safari Zone stuff. I did all that. Went straight to Koga and did 6 double teams. But I did get Toxic.
Oh.
Yeah, which I basically I had to heal it. I was like, I can't sit it. I used all the double teams, then I healed the Toxic after I did that, and then basically everything went down with no drama. Honestly, Body Slammed everything.
Yeah.
Body Slam's strong, really strong. It paralyzes, so I didn't need Thunder Wave anymore.
I forgot about that as well.
It hits real hard. I had Slam for a while, and it was so inaccurate that it was actually rubbish. Like, it was really stupid, so I was like, Body Slam needs to be here. And yeah, the level 50 Venomoth was scary because I was only level 57 at this point.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I need to train more. I got a bit cocky, I think. I did take it down, but it was like scary. You know, when you're like suddenly you're over leveled and then you just hit a big barrier like that, you're like, shit, this thing's only 7 levels lower than me and I'm still a baby. Like,
I'm still a little guy.
So yeah, I got through it. Mimikyu level 57, the whole shenanigans, same moveset, unchanged. Okay, so here's the bit I hated. I went southeast after that. You know, when you go along that annoying area to the east of Fuchsia. There's like the gates and there's signposts everywhere, and you walk along docks, and like there's tons of trainers everywhere.
Yeah,
I probably spent 3 hours
long after the Snorlax.
Yeah. So I did all of that, and I cut all the way round to the Snorlax that's there. You know, the second Snorlax that's on that corner.
Yeah.
I beat that one. Then I cut through and went through Diglett's cave.
Yeah.
First time I went in there. Went all the way. I think the first Pokemon I found was Dugtrio in there as well. Funnily enough, but I didn't catch it.
No.
Went all the way through. Then I went to the museum and I picked up the old Amber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see where this is going.
And then I went immediately to Cinnabar and got Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
So that was my fly friend. So I think I had 5 Pokemon. In the end, I had the 3 starters, Aerodactyl and Mimikyu. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Really nice little team. Didn't use any of them except for Mimikyu.
It's a bunch of guys.
Just doing good. I flew back to Saffron and then I did the Silphco building.
Yeah.
It sucks. That was awful. It takes so long. I didn't want to Google the fastest way because I thought I don't really want to know the fastest way. I want to level up and grind because I was worried about the level 57 issue. It was easy. Rival fight, not an issue. No. Giovanni, not an issue. Even though I thought it would be, being ground type, I just body slammed everything.
Fine, yeah.
He actually brings like Kangaskhan and Persian in this game compared to the Red and Blue games where he brings like all ground types.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on this dick.
Fuck's sake. Sabrina was too easy. One hit KO'd everything.
I didn't find Sabrina
body slammed it all.
I forgot to mention that in mind that Sabrina's gym was a pain in the ass, but apart from that, it was just.
Here's my tip. Okay, if you want to get through to Sabrina fast, you're probably never going to do this again, but it's fine. Right, you go into the gym, you go through the first walk pad, and then let's say you're in the bottom right.
Yeah.
I always go to the corner furthest away from me, so I basically go to the top left.
And then whichever one you go to,
you always go to the furthest one away.
I think I've read that before, actually.
I just remember working that out as a kid once, and I was like, cool, I've sorted it, I've solved it. So that was easy. Mimikyu at this point, level 73 already, and I've already got 6 badges.
You were ready.
I was grinding, man.
Yeah.
I went straight to Cinnabar, cleared the mansion, and went into the gym. I decided to just skip all the trainers because I was like, I'm level 73.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that.
Just walk through.
I also skipped all of the trainer. I didn't fight any of them. I just did the quiz and was like, nice. I know Pokemon so well, man.
I'm so good at this. I know a Tombstoner isn't a move.
I was like, is it?
Excuse me? Blade went down pretty smooth. I had some resistance from Arcanine. It was bulky, so it didn't go down in one hit and it did resist me. But I was like, keep an eye on that. But beat that one. Mimikyu level 75, moveset unchanged. After that, immediately to Giovanni.
Yeah.
There's usually a technique to fight the fewest trainers as possible, but I decided that I usually go for, like, I beat one trainer and then I just walk around him, and you can basically bypass everyone. But I was like, maybe I should grind, so I beat every trainer in the gym. And then I took on... Okay, so this one I was a bit worried about. Ground type gym leader.
Yeah, it's all ground types. This is going to be a bit of a tricky...
This is the final gym, so it's going to be quite hard. Okay, so first one was Dugtrio, and I knew it was fast and it hit hard. And in this game, the speed is equivalent to the critical hit ratio.
Okay.
So the faster you are, the more crits you do.
Okay.
So Dugtrio is scary.
Dugtrio is pretty strong then.
So I just body slammed it and killed it. It was gone. I was like, you can't stay.
Yeah,
You're too much
you ain't
Pikachu.
sticking around, buddy.
That thing does a critical earthquake. I'm fucked. I
Yeah.
was like, cool. Next, he sent out Persian, and this is where I set up 6 double teams. And I was like,
Nice.
okay, I'm good now. Then took it out with Thunderbolt. Nidoqueen Queen tanked the body slam, but Mimikyu took Earthquake like a pro. Then I just body slammed everything. Rhydon's Earthquake missed 3 times because of double team, thank God.
Yeah.
And I just seismic tossed it and finished it.
Nice. You did it.
Yeah.
Became the one.
Okay, so Aaron was also a problem at this point because he has Sand Slash. And he always leads Sand Slash, which is an issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I set up 6 double teams on Sand Slash. But I got
love your
poisoned.
double team method.
Oh, it's great.
It's like instantly.
I'm convinced I wouldn't have won if I did it. It would have been so much harder. So yeah, I did that. I got poisoned, and I took a critical hit slash from Sand Slash. It really did a number on it.
That would have been a bit of a fuck.
But I did manage to take it out, and I defeated Aaron with just 35 HP remaining. I was
so
like,
that was that the closest you came to death?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So I made it to the Pokemon League at level 77.
Okay.
And
so
I was like,
you were.
I considered training up a bit more and then trying at level 80, and I was like, no, I'm going to go in. I'm just going to do it. I was like, I've got nothing to lose. If I lose this, I'll just grind a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lorelei went down to Thunderbolt with minimal pressure.
I was going to say, not.
Just went in, Thunderbolt and everything. Everything died. For Bruno, I did 6 double teams against Onyx, and I used an X defend. I bought some X items for this. I hadn't used them before.
I've never used them.
Me neither, but I thought
ever.
But I thought it's basically like having a new moveset. It's like having Harden. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. Everyone went down easy, even Machamp with an Oko Thunderbolt. That was it. Agatha X Special plus Dire Hit equals devastating. Just everything went down in one hit, and I was like, oh, I'm really, really good. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good here.
Lance Gyarados went down to Thunderbolt. Then I tanked against Dragonair with 6 double teams.
He was so much easier in this game, by the way. He has 1 Dragonite.
Yeah.
Opposed to the 4 he has, I think, in the...
I think he has 3 in Gold Silver Crystal. Yeah. Then I did 3 X attacks and a die hit, and then everything except Dragonite, who survived on a sliver, went down to Body Slam, and then Thunderbolt. And that was it. That was the 4. That was easy. It was so easy. Then I went up against you. Sand Slash was problematic. It actually had me heal locked for a while.
Really?
It was earthquaking me so hard, and I had to keep healing to keep myself alive.
Yeah.
I was literally in a state where it was like, heal, earthquake, heal, earthquake.
Yeah.
Until,
how many potions did you have, though?
I bought quite a few.
Oh, so I didn't think about that at all. I bought some, but not.
I kind of stocked up before I went in. I was like, what am I spending my money on if it's not for this?
Yeah.
You know? Eventually, I did pull off 6 double teams, though. Then I used 3 X defense, 2 X attacks, and a dire hit. And I sweat and became the champion.
You were that, like, steroids, roided up your Mimikyu.
So Mimikyu finished off at level 80 with its moveset unchanged. Thunderbolt, Body Slam, Double Team, and Seismic Toss.
You're only 1 level higher than me, then.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't done. I went to
thirsty for blood. Mimikyu was like, I want to kill.
Mimikyu was like, something's not right yet. I'm not done. I am not done. So we were like, cool, we'll go sort this out. So we went to Cerulean Cave and fought against Mewtwo.
Nice.
Okay, so we used an X Special and recovery items and then took it out with 1 Thunderbolt, 1 Seismic Toss.
Very unproblematic. I found it was really easy getting against Mewtwo. Going in there and being like, I could just throw a Master Ball at it, and technically it's a win. But I was like, let's go and use Ice Beam, and it did it like 2 hits, 3 hits. I was like, oh.
This is okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed doing it. Pikachu did great. Well, Mimikyu, I say. Yeah. Did real good.
How many birds did you beat, though?
None.
I win.
How many deaths did you have?
Not that many, really. I think that I may have had 1 or 2.
Okay.
But that was in the league.
Including soft resets?
Again, the league, and that was it. And I think that was only once or twice.
Okay.
I didn't take many deaths.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
The only one, and if it was my own fault, like, Metronome being like, blow up.
Yeah.
Go off, sis. I was like, oh.
I just had 1 death. stupid death at the beginning against the Sandshrew.
Yeah.
If it weren't
But
for
then
that,
you
I
learnt.
would have had a deathless run.
Yeah, you were perfect.
Next time, I think I might try a hardcore Nuzlocke if we do this again.
Oh, what? So if Pikachu, you have to start from the beginning.
Well, yeah, I'll pick a Pokemon, and then if it dies, I lose. Basically.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah. Nice.
Just, I want to see if I can challenge myself to not die.
Well, yeah. But, it was a good little, it was a good little, experiment. It was nice to do something a bit different from a game that I've played a million times before.
I also felt like I relied too much on items at the end. I did use a lot of X items.
Yeah,
I was like,
especially with that, from what it sounds like, the Sand Slash really did a number on you.
I feel like I underestimated my own Pokemon
a
little bit, so maybe next time I'll just go in and just hardcore it.
Yeah.
See how I get on.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed doing this, and you sound like you sorted everything you needed to, so...
I did it. It was good. I had a good time.
Yeah. We'll definitely do more of these sort of...
I want to do a challenge another good time, but not for a while. I think I want to take a break and do other things, and then we'll come back and do a challenge in the future.
It was really good. I really thought my DS at one point was broken, though.
Oh, why?
We were on the bullet train, and I charged it before we went on the train, and then I turned it on, and it went from blue to red to flashing red in 3 seconds.
Oh.
I was like, but then it stayed on flash. Then it went from flashing red to red again, and then flashing red to red again.
Scary.
I was like, what the fuck's happened here? And I went back and I charged it once, and it was fine. When we got back, I was like, I don't want my DS to break. That would be really sad.
That would be sad.
But no, it was pretty. It was good.
Nice.
I had a good experience doing this.
It's fun to try something new.
It is. It was really good to do. Like I said, now I've got a newfound love for Clefairy, Fable, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. I've always liked Cleffa, though, to be fair.
Have you? I've always liked Clefairy, but not so much the others.
I think Clefairy, and plus it goes with the Gengar.
Yeah.
Because of the theory.
The little shadow theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I do another challenge, it's definitely going to be Rowlet.
Rowlet only.
Rowlet, like Legends Arceus. I think that'll be fun.
For sure.
But yeah. Do you want to do 20 questions?
Yeah. Do 20 questions.
I got
Me
one.
or you?
I got one for you if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use my expert knowledge.
You're going to use your expert knowledge?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'm ready for you. Whenever you're ready, let's do a 20 questions.
I'm going to go with my original theory here. Is it in gens 5 to 6. No, 5 to 6. 5 to the latest gen.
9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It is Gen 5 to 9.
Gen 5 to 9. Okay. Is the gen an odd or even number?
That's not a yes-no question.
Well, it is and it isn't. Okay. Is the gen an odd number?
No.
Alright, that's an even number. Okay, that's fine. So it's gen... What did I say? 5 to
9.
5 to 9, so that leaves me with 6 and 8.
Pretty good. Good job.
Good on ends. Is it gen...
Again, this is like the odd even. You just ask one and you know the answer.
Yeah, is it gen 9?
What? Why would you ask it? Oh, you've just worked out it's an even one.
No, is it gen 8? Sorry.
Gen 8, yes.
Yeah, it is gen 8. Right, now I need to get the decks up. From gen 8.
All right, so you're 3 questions in, you know it's a gen 8 Pokemon.
Okay, that's pretty good going.
Mm-hmm. You could do this.
I got this in the fucking bag, man. So easy. I can't remember any of this. So Sword and Shield, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a quick scan through.
Feel a little tickle in my throat after all this talking. It's been so long since we've done a podcast.
You're gonna go to work and be like, oh,
I can't talk.
Is it a... Is it a starter Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
Not a starter.
Fine. Is it a... Does it have a Dynamax form?
Like a Gigantamax?
Yeah.
Yes.
It does have a Gigantamax.
Yeah.
Great that's
question.
A fucking... Oh, so Gen 8 Gigam.
Damn, you've done good actually. You might get this really fast now. I don't know how many of them have one.
And it's definitely a Gen 8 Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, that whittles it down so fucking much. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Well, there's still quite a lot of them.
14. 14.
I thought you were going to say like 5, but okay, yeah. That's good.
Hang on. Right. Is it... I reckon you've gone for... It's just figuring out what type it is. Or what questions to ask, which would be the best ones to ask.
Okay.
There's only one's got wings, so there's no point asking that. It's really annoying now. I've whittled it down to a point now where I've sort of cornered myself in. Because they're all sort of red as well, looking at these pictures. They're all vaguely red. Does it stand on 2 feet?
Yes.
Only stands on 2 feet.
Yeah.
Right, that was... Is it Urshifu?
Urshifu?
Urshifu has a...
Urshifu's not a G-Max Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. That has one there.
Oh, why did I think Ursaluna? Okay, no, it's not Urshifu.
Oh, it's not that then.
I was
okay.
like, where have you got that one from?
So it stands on 2 feet. That is it Dreadnought?
Nope. I forgot it stands on 2 feet.
Well, okay, then that whittles it down to 2. Is it Colossal?
Colossal, nope.
Grimmsnarl?
Nope.
Oh, that's all of them that stand on 2 feet. Or Duraludon?
You're really doing this the boring way, aren't you? You're just gonna, like,
Well, yeah, I mean, there's
brute
not really a
force
lot
it.
I can add. Is it Duraludon?
No.
That's all the ones that have a G-Max form that are still on 2 legs.
No, it's not.
I find that ridiculous. Oh, is it Hatterene?
It is
For
Hatterene.
fuck's sake, that was the one I was going to ask at the beginning.
Sure
I was there
you
like,
are, okay.
no, I was like, he's going for the one that's the most obscure, surely. But then I was like, it does have 2 legs.
I can,
Fuck.
I can hear Juno squeaking outside. I'm going to let her in a sec
Okay.
for the outro.
For the
do you know?
fans.
Do you know who's really great though?
Juno, who's really
Hatterene.
great.
Hatterene's great.
I think Hatterene's good.
Hello.
Sort of like a fleshlight. You can't. I don't know if we'll actually get her on the.
Hello. You okay, sweetie?
She's just so excited she's going to knock all the cameras out.
Oh,
I don't know if
she's doing good.
she's doing a lap. It's a dog. Look, say hello to the camera. There you go.
Oh, good girl. You okay?
But
Anyway, thank you so much for listening, guys. This was great.
thank you for seeing us.
Yeah,
Don't
thank
we look
you.
great? Are we everything you wanted us to be?
Oh no, don't ask that.
No, well I am.
So our next episode is going to be what makes a Pokemon your favorite. So we're going to finally get to that discussion about why we pick Pokemon that we like and try and find what it is about that Pokemon that we do like.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
if
we'll
there's a
whittle
through
down
line.
our tastes a bit.
Yeah.
And then I think after that it's going to be a sexy Valentine's.
Sexy, sweet Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
So if you are listening this far, you are a true ace trainer. I've
Very
decided,
much so.
actually. Do you know what? Everyone gets to be an ace trainer if they make it to the end of our episode.
Well, if they get to the
If
end
you're-
of one episode, you're an ace trainer.
If you've got to this point and you're still
What do you
listening,
think?
tweet at us at Ace Trainers Pod saying, I am a true ace trainer.
Nice.
That's the way we know that you guys are listening
can-
all the way through to the end.
And you can join in the club of other people that have listened and are ace trainers. And then maybe one day, if you tell us you're an ace trainer, if you tell us you're an ace trainer, we'll put you on a list.
Okay.
And then we'll read out a list of ace
The
trainers
list
at
of
the end of the
aces
year.
of trainers. Yeah.
There you go. Username or not, you tell us you're an ace trainer, and I'll put you on the list. You've got a fucking special list.
It's so weird.
You're on my list, boys.
Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you real soon for the next one.
Bye!